Brothers and sisters, we are back with another edition of Father and Son Discussion. Might be a little feedback. My cousin Brian stay downstairs. He felt like partying today, so he down there playing some music. Playing some good old school music though. I will give him that. And we got Lord Lamont in the building,
What's
of
up,
course.
everybody?
Yep, and we're gonna have a positive intro as we always do. Thank those that's been riding along with us. We appreciate it.
Much love.
Yep, we just got a new subscriber here not too long ago. So current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, we thank you, and we salute to our families. Children, brothers and sisters all over the world that's just trying to thrive, man, and just be, just living life, doing what we're supposed to do, whether we have a platform or not, so.
We salute to the power of positivity.
Yeah.
You know how faith can move mountains, and when you share that positivity to the next man or woman, that could be
right.
Something that changes their lives, like, for instance, a lot of people unfortunately have committed suicide, right? And something that I've always noticed, a lot of people that have unfortunately, and God bless the dead, that have unfortunately passed away. A lot of
rest in peace and in power.
Left letters and such. One of the things that I seem to be a recurring theme that I always notice.
Yep. Before we begin our journey of speaking, we gotta get to the topic and title first. Clarity is a gift. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Clarity is a gift, and that's on the thumbnail. And the banner is, what is the banner? Positive energy is a practice, something we have to practice every day. And I wanted to ask Lord Lamont, how you doing? I didn't want to cut him off. Once we get in our zone, I know that's why I had to stop, because we'll get in the zone. So that's on. I just want to, do a little greeting and positive intro like we do.
Right, I skipped over the intro.
No, you good. You was in your zone. You was ready, because we was talking before we got on here, like we always do. So we already in the zone already. So, but I just wanted to explain on the banner and thumbnail is when I went to the lake, I was explaining to him. It was an actual place I was at. It was me, Ethan, Nika, which is Ethan's mom, and his brother and his sister, Dion and Chloe. We was at the lake that day. So I had to get that shot, and I was going to use it as the banner. And that was probably been, 2 or 3 weeks ago we went. So that's how long I kept this in my divine memory bank, and I had Lord Lamont in mind. So that's what's on the banner and thumbnail, just here in the Milltown. It was beautiful that day. That was a good day. So that was one of those moments I wanted to hold on to. So
I think it's captured really nicely, like perfectly.
Yeah. So go back to what you was first, how you and Trish doing. Always ask.
Yeah, we're doing good.
When the most recent time you went to counseling or whatever?
Well, we go like once or twice a week.
Okay.
Or not a week, a month. I mean.
A month, yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So I mean, we had one last week, and we have another one next week.
So y'all still going strong. Yeah, and y'all doing something. Yeah. Yeah. Cause most people would be like, I don't want to do no counseling. No, all right.
It's not like couples counseling or
right.
anything like that. It's more like just like therapy to talk about like our trauma.
Matter of fact, we don't even call it counseling. We'll just call it therapy sessions or something like me and you, like me and you doing right now. Yeah, exactly. Therapy session. So that's good. Yeah, I ain't really gonna get. Well, thank you. Salute to you and Trish. I'm glad y'all still doing y'all, and y'all consistent. Yeah. You guys have been doing this for a while. Yeah. So this ain't just started. Y'all been doing this for a minute. That's dope. Y'all staying with it. Yeah. Like we said, positive energy. It's a practice.
It's a place to practice building positive energy and sharing it with another. With others.
And positive energy can come from various places. Not just one place, or it can come from a lot of things.
Yeah, actions, words, a smile. And that's what I was getting at with a lot of people that have passed away said that, if only people would have just like listened, or like, made the time. So I try to keep that in mind,
right. You talking about people that took their own lives? Yeah. Yeah. Because you said you had a couple of friends that do that. I had a couple of friends.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And they all were over women. Can you say that too?
Them, yes.
I had two buddies. Women. Yep, take themselves out over women. Yeah. And it's sad because they both were smart. They
Yeah.
both were intelligent.
Right, and had things. Same with
Yeah.
my friends. They had
See,
things going for them, like
they let you know right there. I don't care how much you got, how intelligent you are. If one thing, especially if it comes to a woman that that break your heart,
love just is powerful.
And that's, you know what? That's what Charleston White said. He said men can bounce back from a whole lot of things, but love is a tough thing to bounce back from sometimes.
Right,
A
because
heart
like
getting your heart broke.
when a man loves like a woman or loves a person, whatever, it's 2025. When a man loves
When a
like a
man loves
man,
a woman.
envisions his whole life,
Yeah.
you
When we do
know,
love, we do, yeah.
yeah,
When we do
like
finally like it, yeah.
we love all the
We
way, and
all the
it's
way
like
in,
so for
yep.
that to be crushed,
Just
people,
respect
you
us.
know,
Just respect. Just like the woman want respect. That's all we want.
yeah,
If a woman would respect a man, man, we would give him the world. Real talk. They just
hmm
respect us.
and mutual respect should be
Yeah.
mandatory.
Yeah.
Just on the simple fact that we're all human
Yeah.
beings living this life.
That's why I say clarity is a gift. Because not everybody has it. I didn't have it
Indeed.
at one time, so
Right.
we learn from them woulda, coulda, shouldas. I call it the woulda, coulda, shoulda syndrome.
Right.
I'm tired of going through them
I
woulda, coulda,
don't like
shouldas.
woulda, coulda, shoulda either because it's like, well, why does what I should do or could do or should have done or would have done,
Mm-hmm.
none of that matters.
Yeah.
What matters is what I can do, what I did do, and what I do.
Yeah. I know clarity brings less mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a gift. Not everyone has it. Yeah, and positive energy is
And
reason.
not only is it a gift, I think also too, it's a skill. It's something that can be cultivated.
Something that has to be. Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
And you had to kind of do things to have clarity, like researching,
Uh-huh.
reading. You had to kind of do things on
And you
purpose
have to
too.
go through some stuff,
Go through things to learn from experiences. That's the thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta get in the mud,
yeah. Because one thing that great divine put in all of us, if we're able to and we're healthy in our mind, we all feel in our gut when something not right, whether it's within ourselves or something we're experiencing in the world. We
Right.
know in our gut. It's that choice.
Uh-huh.
But we all feel it, like I know this ain't right. But you do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we all get that instinct. We all get it. The first instinct is usually the correct. Usually.
Right. Yeah, but still at the same time, I think we should be less less like or more hesitant to not just immediately act on the first thought. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? Like
right.
we should be reserved.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuse me for the noise, y'all. It's my little creaky chair. Yeah, I'm trying to get relaxed, not be so anal retentive, as our teachers say. Yeah, I had to learn to relax. Like I said, when I first started doing this, this is EBXCARES, and we're ready to. Ooh, I had to get myself out. I had to learn to relax. Yeah, yeah, but you're right though. I agree. All right, well, I guess that was kind of a positive intro. We said the title already, but clarity is definitely a gift, and it's reason I'm telling you when I went on that trip with them on the banner here. I was like I was enjoying being with them, but my mind was like I was feeling so thankful. I was just looking around how beautiful it was, and man, I just don't take life for granted no more. No, I never did really, but
Right.
like I said, when you got clarity, you tend
Yeah,
to
and you want to
appreciate things.
show and share your gratitude
Yeah,
and
yeah,
appreciation because the universe feels that and understands it and
yeah, yeah,
puts that back out there. Whatever you put out there, you're gonna get back.
yeah. And I do. People who are not able to be positive without external things.
They're miserable.
I feel sorry for them that they're
Me
not that people
too.
are not able to do that.
Right, and it's not that they're not able to. I think it's that like they don't think they can, so they've tricked themselves into whether their parents made them believe that
Right.
or
Conditioning, I
whatever.
always
Yeah,
say
exactly.
that conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's like some people, not all, but maybe male, female, brother or sister. Some people think Drama is the only excitement.
I know. I hate that.
And they think peaceful is boring. I used to tell the kids, I think I told you this before. I used to tell Nika kids, I used to tell them, you're supposed to be, when it's peaceful, that's what it is. It's quiet. That's what
Yeah,
peaceful
that's what
is.
you want.
It's
Yeah.
boring. Yeah, I mean, it's not really boring. It depends on the person. Because to me, it's
Right.
not. Peaceful
And
is
when you're
great.
using your mind, it's never boring. And a peaceful setting is somewhere that you can really like
Right,
utilize and activate your
right,
mind and connect to your spirit and your
right.
higher self
And
and
right.
to
And there's many
the
elements.
consciousness of
Right.
existence.
There's many elements to being peaceful too. It's not just sitting
For
still all the time.
real.
You can just have peace overall.
Exactly.
Peace while you're in the workplace,
And
while
that's what
everybody going on around you.
that's a big thing about meditation too, is
Yeah.
it's not about being peaceful all around you. It's about maintaining and keeping and
Clarity.
cultivating your clarity and inner peace,
Yeah.
no matter what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. It's like I always say, like me and you say, before we start our day, we get a good meditation in or deep prayer in, cause it's like warming up for a game almost or something. You getting your body ready to go out before you leave out that door. And I think that does help to have clarity when you go, because when you're running, and not paying attention, you miss things or you don't catch stuff. Stuff catch you off guard. But if you practice positive energy, clarity, I mean, really get serious about it, you will amaze yourself.
Right.
You'll be like, man,
For
I need
real.
to do this every morning or every day before I start my day. It does make a difference.
It does indeed.
Yeah, because I know we hear a lot of people speak on, meditate. We hear it a lot, but when you actually do it and make it a practice every day, you'd be surprised. Because I stay out of so much stuff when I do that before I
For
start out
real,
my
it's
day.
a way to stay naturally grounded,
Yeah.
in tune with yourself and
Yep.
the universe, and like it's a lot harder for somebody to knock you off your square
Yep.
and take your inner peace and clarity when you're being mindful and giving thanks
Right.
to the universe and to life and
Mm-hmm.
God for what you have, and
And,
thanking yourself too,
Yep.
and not giving up on yourself.
Yep. And divine will just, man, it will give you that gift and make you smile. Like, I'm going to give you an example. I went down the street to the store I always go to, and I'm just in there, I don't know what I was buying. I was buying something, just standing there waiting, me and this other brother. And this dude came behind me. You know how some brothers be.
Yeah.
He was kind of a big dude. He just came behind me, and he didn't bump me or nothing, but he's kind of walking all up on me. I was like, damn, what the hell's up with this dude? I didn't even see him. I was just standing up there waiting. He just moseyed on around, and he had this hard look on his face, and he didn't say excuse me nothing. He just kind of walked close by me. I'm like, damn, okay, all right. I just kind of looked at him. And the other dude, he didn't really say nothing, but he kind of looked too. He just moseyed his butt on up to the counter in front of everybody, paid for his stuff, didn't say excuse me or nothing. I ain't say nothing. I just looked at him.
That's crazy.
In my mind, I didn't shake my head right there, but in my mind, I'm shaking my head like,
Right.
man, Lord have mercy. Now, what if I wasn't able to handle my emotions or my ego? Because
Right.
some brothers have ego,
Uh-huh.
but in a way that is disrespectful. But
It is disrespectful.
to keep from getting in confrontation, because I think about stuff now. Like, what if I was next? Get out the way. And where he was acting, he might have been looking for that.
Right.
to
Because
when a person-
pop off
right.
on somebody, or
Because when a person don't give a damn about themselves or don't give a fuck, that's what they look for,
they
reactions out of
wanna
others.
drag people into their.
So I
into
didn't
their
say nothing.
chaos.
Right, I didn't say nothing. And the other dude, I said, when you next, man? Because he actually butted in front of him. Because he was next. I wasn't next. The other dude was. I said, man, when you next? And I went on ahead and let him win. Because he stood there. I guess he thought I was going to. I said, no, go ahead, man, you next. Just shit like that. It's just crazy sometimes. Trouble can just, you just minding your business.
Right.
And trouble will just come out of nowhere. But I brought that up because that was clarity. I had clarity in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't bother me. It didn't, only a person that have an ego problem or low self-esteem or something like that didn't bother. I know who I am. So
Exactly.
that's something he got to deal with within himself.
Because the reality is, dude should feel embarrassed for himself for his actions. Because why is you acting like that?
And I'm pretty sure he probably was shocked that didn't nobody react.
Probably.
So, and it's stuff like that that happens all the time that escalate. We hear about these shootings in gas
Mm-hmm.
stations and
Right.
stores and
It'd be
stuff.
over
That's
some
where it starts. That's where it stems from. Stuff like
petty
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's not about now. Sometimes we do have to let people know where we stand,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's really nothing and it's really insignificant, leave it alone.
Right.
Let it go. If you confident in yourself, know who you are. Just look. And I ain't got time for this. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just one of many incidents that happen like that sometimes. Like I said, there's a lot of shootings here in Milltown, Chicago. You heard how bad Chicago's gotten,
Yeah.
shooting and all that. And we
It's
was
bad.
Yeah, and we was talking about how we love Chicago.
I love the city of
Yeah,
Chicago for sure. I love
yeah.
Chicago. It's a
You know,
great place.
they talking about sending them troops over there.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Is that the car outside bumping? Or was that Brian?
I think that's Brian.
That's Brian.
Upstairs.
He turned it up, didn't he? Yeah.
That or the song just has more bass in it.
That what it is. Yeah, it's a lot going on today. It's a Friday. Everybody off work. Well, Brian don't work anyway, but
TGIF.
yeah. And Lord Lamont and I doing what we do, But clarity is a gift. And all right, we're gonna get to a hip hop break here in a minute. But salute to my children, my family, and I want to read. Yep, say it again.
I said, woo.
Yeah, cause our family is the reason why me and Lord Lamont here. And rest in peace and in power to my Aunt Vera, as I always bring up, is the building. Yeah, the building that we're sitting in. She owned, well, she still owned, because the spirit still alive. Yeah, so yeah, I thank Aunt Vera for giving back to her family, as well as my grandparents. Yep, rest in peace and in power, because they started it all. Yep, thank my son Lord Lamont, my comrade. Thank him for being born. Who would have thought? We'd be sitting here having father-son discussions.
Thank you, Father.
Yep, thank you. Yep. Yeah, we gonna keep doing it. I told him I ain't gonna let nothing come in between this, because I had stopped for a while. I was like, you know what? Nope, I ain't gonna. Nope, it's memories we're making. It's more than just getting views and all that. But that's the blessing or the blessing along the way. It's creating allies, generating spell breakers. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna have a hip hop break. Let me see. I did want to read. Let me see. It hasn't. Now before we let me see. I told him I heard something about Trump getting turned down for a peace award or something like that. What do you think about that? Him wanting.
What was the peace award for? Like, what did he?
Could you look it up? Can you look it up?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that, and then the lawsuit about Drake, and then we're gonna get to a hip hop break. And I want to come back and speak on stress. See, while he doing that, I want to give a salute to Tony Braxton. Happy birthday, 58, and she looked beautiful.
Happy birthday.
Yep, Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton.
Great music. And somebody in the comments said, "Happy birthday, Tony Braxton, one of the greatest R&B singers of all times, forever." Yep. And when I told you I seen 444, it was 4:04 on the clock, and then the comment said 4:37, so that's my 4:44. And I'm looking at 6:54 right now. I told you, Lord Lamont, I always see them fours.
Yeah. The Nobel Peace Prize.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Okay, because I didn't want to give it misinformation.
Yeah, he didn't win. But it's been
Duh.
He's long coveted it.
Duh. And the dude on the radio, he did the same thing. He's like, the people said, "Not today." Dude on the radio, he be getting it in, man. He be taking shots at people. He sure said that. He said, "Them people said, not today." What? I don't even want. That was just something that came across my news feed. I don't know a whole lot about politics,
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing before we go to this hip hop break was Drake lost the lawsuit against Universal Records.
Oh, for Kendrick?
Yeah, for that lyric.
Damn.
That's something the dude talked about on the radio too. He even played the verse on the radio.
Drake doesn't seem like he's really bothered by it, but yep, it got dismissed.
Yeah. And let's see, the conclusion they came to, it wasn't what they call it when you kill somebody's character. What's
defamation?
They said it wasn't defamation. They said it was just verses in a rap song. If I said it correctly, I think that's how the dude said it on the radio. So, But that was just a little hip hop information because, we think Drake's a good artist. We think Kendrick's a good artist. Anyone listen to this channel, we really don't do the beefing thing. We discuss it, but we think they're both are great artists, and
Yeah.
hopefully this to be the end of it. And Drake, just move on. Leave it
Right.
alone. Just go back to
Right.
making your music, bro.
For
Kendrick leaving
real.
it alone.
You're already number one, bro. You don't need to sully
Right. And that's,
yourself. Even answering or responding to that shit is an L because you're already, like you've said in songs before, leagues ahead.
yeah.
So why you what you gotta? That means you gotta go low.
And ignore the media.
To
The media.
of course you
Stop.
knew he
Yeah.
was gonna say all that weak ass shit.
Right.
To try to get under your skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because every time you respond,
He's fanning the flames.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
leave it
every time
alone.
you respond, that's giving them what they want.
And then he gonna start it right back up all over again.
So literally, I think the best thing for him to do is to just curb them, leave it alone, act like they don't exist. Fuck them.
Clarity, brother.
Then they can't use you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get back to what you start when you started doing when you first began
Exactly.
doing music. I always say go back to the beginning.
He needs to drop the hardest album
Yeah,
he's dropped so far.
yeah.
And just remind everybody why he is the number one male artist in
Right.
the world.
And be thankful, man. Shit.
For real.
Look at P Diddy's situation. Come on, man. Be thankful.
Exactly.
People just don't know what they had.
Like, not only do you have like it, but you have the literal top spot. That's insane.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means he has all the best first dibs on all the fucking events. All the biggest sponsors are coming to him first. There's every day, I'm sure he has hundreds of
Right.
fucking offers of so and so amount of money.
And they both doing their thing.
for
Kendrick
this.
doing his too. They both are doing their thing.
Absolutely.
So there's nothing that either one of them got. The one got that the other one don't have. It's just
Exactly.
different
The
lanes,
beef
different
is
journey.
really bad for both. of
Yeah,
them,
right. So just leave it alone. Let it go. Stop fanning the flames. Kendrick ain't really said nothing. Leave it. Just let it go.
Right. I think
Yeah, live
he's
your
been
life.
pretty sportsmanlike about it. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, okay, I got the Super Bowl.
Right.
I got the whole thing. America jump into the song.
Right. Right.
He's like, I've done my damage.
Yeah. And salute to. I know you like this song. It was uploaded 3 months ago, but it's still recent though. It's still being played on the radio.
Yeah.
Tonio Armani, Country Girl, featuring Jeter Jones. It's a dope ass song, and it got a dope ass beat. Man, it got a dope ass beat. I had to let you hear it when we get off the mic because it'd be copyright. But it's I like them country girl, and the beat. Oh my god, the beat is dope. Whoever did that beat is dope. I gotta find out who did it. But salute to him. I've been hearing it on the radio. I love it. It's called Country Girl. Country Girl. It's dope. Yes, I want to give him a salute. And it's a melody he's singing. And happy birthday to Nick Cannon, 45.
Happy birthday,
Yep.
Nick Cannon.
I ain't know he was only 45. You a young buck, Nick. You a young buck. You still got milk behind your ears, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I like Nick Cannon. Of course, Wildin' Out. We love Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some people I wanted to speak on, and then we're going to get to this hip-hop break. And when we come back, I want to speak on this 444, because I told him before he came over here, man, did I say that on the mic already? If I didn't.
No, you had started to
Okay.
about how you wanted to speak on.
Yeah, I keep seeing 444, ladies and gentlemen. And I seen it a lot today. Right before Lord Lamont was coming over here, I was seeing it frequently. So we're going to read about that because I see it a lot. I see other numbers too, 1111. I've been seeing that here pretty frequently. And I did a podcast on that. I think if they didn't copyright it, but I got that on here somewhere. The Beauty of Clarity or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get into this hip-hop break. And I'm going to read some spell breaker statements. And I want to read how important it is to be aware about stress and how different things around us. Sometimes we just have to let certain things go because it's important our stress levels, that we pay attention to our stress levels.
Right.
All right, let me see. Let me get to this. Let me fix the old mic. Let me see. It's like we talked for a long time. Let me see.
Yeah.
I ain't got nowhere to be.
Right.
Yep. Let me see. The songs are find them. And Lord Lamont has heard these songs before, but it's for those who may not have heard it, and it kind of relates to what we're talking about. Clarity is a gift, brothers and sisters, and positive energy is a practice, something we have to practice every day. I'm finding that out. Let me see. The first song is Right is Right. Lord Lamont heard that song. And the next one is True to This. And that applies to anybody listening, to me and him, everybody. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But the title of the song is Right is Right. Let's see. Let me see. Gotta get to the. Come on, thing. All right, turn this up. Cuz down there doing this thing.
Yeah.
All right, Right is Right. And we'll be back after this.
Brothers and sisters, this is Wake Up Music. The road we take, the choices we make, will power the road we take, and the journeys that we make. And we enjoy the journey along the way. But make sure we try our best to make righteous choices, because it's always great, but it's never too late. But never wait too late, because whether we know it or not, we are in the fight. Brothers and sisters, be as righteous as we can possibly be. Salute! We are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong and right is right. Let's go. We are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is right is right. Yeah. Like a lot of us, Brother East stand tough. Been through some things, but we never giving up. Our spirit's so strong, we so in touch. And maintain a sanity, we gotta have guts. So stay fucking shining and don't you dare rust. And keep our mind renewed and good like what we choose. And kindness is a gift, don't get it confused. And to all my family and my sisters and my dudes, there's no time to lose. Like T.I. said, make it out without a bruise, with righteous tools, a day and night, and great divine armor. We ready for the fight, rah! We are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong and right is right. Let's go. We are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong and right is right. Let's go. 'Cause we are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong and right is right. Yeah. We are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong and right is right. Yeah. Yeah. One is real. I'd like to heal and but our inner peace no one can ever steal. No, we learn to just chill, and that is the deal. I'm breaking through barriers with divine will. It's the red or blue pill. I take and stand tall like a general, and never in this life will we kneel. We love ourselves, we must keep it sealed. A power ignite, be gone parasite. Yeah, we are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong, right is right. 'Cause we are here, we in the fight. What's wrong is wrong, right is right. Let's go. We are here, we in the fight. Wrong is wrong, right is right. We in the fight.
Real talk. We in the fight whether we know it or not, Some people stuck in their head. Yep, but even before, as a lot of us say, even before social media, we've been doing this. I talked about creative gifts, a lot of things, a lot of some content creators. We've had these gifts way before social media even started. I talked about how I used to hook up my speakers to the TV before surround sound was ever around. Because I remember when I get grounded, I find things to do. Yeah, so that's when my creativity started. Yep. And we ain't new to this. We true to this, social media, if you're not taking it for granted and doing it for the right things, it just amplified the gifts and skills we already had. Exactly. So this the next song called True to This, and we're gonna come back and me and Lord Lamont gonna see what's tinkering around in each other's brains and give some inspiration, insight, little info, positive but raw. All right, True to This. Be right back.
I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, not new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never new to this, I'm true to this. EBX, and I always rock, yeah, I straight up from my soul. I lift my family, sisters and bros, and my children, and that's all I see. I want us all in the streets, meant to be free. A mind, body, and soul, stay up on the go, and never stop, yeah, and I said so. A positive power, man, I feel it all up in my brain. We never know what's gonna happen while we on this plane. Yeah, in this life, do things to stay sane. We got no time, meant to be insane, yeah, and stay in our positive lane. Yeah, I don't give a damn if it's dawn or rain. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. EBX. I done say things, man, that keep us moving on. Yeah, these songs in this life, man, we gotta stay strong. We can see, never be weak. Yeah, man, I'm trying to be free and keep on protecting, yeah, and you and me. I will drop this kind of stuff all the time. How I do this in my rhyme, I connect to that divine. I get it in my brain and stand up on this ground. And yeah, on this plane, I'm with this positive sound. I can't stop this, man, I don't see no quitting, man. I ain't new to this, I'm too busy being true to this. True to this, true to this, true to this. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. EBX. One. Yeah, I said yeah. One. EBX. Yeah. One. Let go, let go. Yeah. One. Let go. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. Yeah, I never knew to this, I'm true to this. EBX. Yeah. One. Yeah, I said yeah. One. Yeah, let go.
Real talk. I love doing music. I really do. Get back. Oop. Almost had the wrong thing on there. All right. I love doing music, Lord Lamont.
It shows.
Yeah, I love it. Let me see. Let's get back to the Mo, to the Joe, so we can break it down. Let me see.
The mojo.
Let me see. I gotta play with. No. Get off of there. Really? Okay. Maybe this thing do this. Thank those who are riding along. We appreciate you. My cuz I stay with, he downstairs. So again, if you hear the background, that's where it's coming from. He doing this thing down there. Playing some good music though. I give him that. Like I said, he was playing Dougie Fresh earlier. Yeah.
And E40.
Yeah. Yep. And E40. Yep. And we literally just speaking on E40. All right, brothers and sisters, generals in the world online. All right, I'm gonna see what's tinkering around in Lord Lamont's brain. But before we get to breaking down some stuff and talking about stress, I want to talk about this what if collab list I got. And I'm gonna see what he can think of. All right, number one on the list. I'm just gonna go through them. Then I'm gonna see who somebody he can think of. All right, LL Cool J and Tech Nine. Think that'd be a great
amazing.
collaboration?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the next one is E40 and Tech Nine.
I think that there's a song I think that E40 is on that's a tech song.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to say it's on like Misery, like one of the Tech Nine collabos out.
He sure collab with a lot of T.I. has too. He collab with a lot of people. Tech Nine. Salute Tech Nine. Y'all gonna be talking about Tech Nine a lot. Anybody know it?
Yeah, or no, it was on Jelly Sickle. On
oh really?
Yep, and then No K, yeah, he's collabed with him.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to put that in my playlist. I'm gonna have to find that. Okay, the next one on the list is Hobson and Kendrick. I don't think they've ever collabed together. That'd be dynamic. What do you think?
Yeah.
Hobson and Kendrick.
They're actually third cousins. Hobson and Kendrick would be amazing. Hobson and Kendrick, I think, have done music before.
Really?
Tech 9 and E40 are third cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
E40 and Tech 9 are third cousins.
That's so dope. Wow. That's dope, man. That's something I didn't know. That's why I like doing this shit, man. Wow, that's dope. Yeah, we love hip hop.
Oh,
So.
yeah, no, Hobson and Kendrick have dissed each other.
Oh, wow. So, but that would be a great collaboration.
It would.
Why? I mean, we don't care about beefing, but I'm curious. What? Who dissed who?
They both have dissed each other.
Who started it? Not that it really matters. I'm just curious.
I think honestly, what started it was on that song "Control." Kendrick took shots at everybody, talking about.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm here to like.
He did. I remember that.
Like, to all you rap niggas in the game, I got love for you niggas, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make it so your core fan base ain't never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas.
Kendrick said that?
Yeah.
Damn.
And so then, like, everybody made disses back to him.
Wow. I think, would you say beefing and rap battles is kind of getting old? It's kind of dying out?
Yeah,
You think it's necessary?
No, but I mean, it's got its niche, like group of people.
What would you prefer? A fun competition or a battle where somebody talking about each other's mom and calling each other bees?
I'd rather it be a fun time.
Yeah.
Than talking shit.
And just like have clever words and punchlines. It's kind of like Wildin' Out.
Exactly.
They kind of go in on Wildin' Out sometimes too.
Yeah,
though.
but a lot of.
But it's fun. It's more fun.
Clever too.
Yeah. And you'd have to be in a rap battle. You have to have your feelings in check.
Rap battles, like, sometimes it gets to the point where it's about how bad can I hurt your feelings.
Right.
More so than, like, how bad or how good of a rapper am I.
Right. Yeah. So you definitely had to have your feelings in check. You can't let your feelings get involved. You get into a rap battle. Me myself, I don't like rap battles. I don't do rap battles. So, well, of course you already know that. All right, that was just a little something. We love hip hop, so I wanted to speak on that. Them some collab. Well, Lamont said E40 and Tech already collab together. But LL and Cool J and Tech 9, yeah, that'd be a dope ass collaboration.
Yeah.
Yep, I wanted to read why I always see 444, and this ties into clarity, and it really is a gift, because again, your mind, body, and soul, we have to be in the space. That's why I say positive energy is a practice. You have to be in the space to see these things and notice them, because there's signs all around us. Mother Nature is all around us. The universe is all around us.
And
it's not in one spot.
Math is kind of like, the universe and God's way of communicating with us.
Yes, but you have to you really have to have full on focus. A lot of things can be pulling on you to see it. That's what was me and you talked about earlier. The meditation. That's when you gain clarity. When you have a lot of meditative moments,
and build that resolve in your mind and in your will. Of your will.
Yeah, I think whenever you have a really bad or tough challenge, those are the times you really have to get by yourself and really figure out which direction you want to go.
And get to the root of the problem.
And
really break it down. Reverse engineer it. To come up with the solution. Like Einstein said, the same mind that created the problem can't come up with the solution. So therefore, one has to go through those processes of breaking it down to create the solution.
And I will say, and I can attest to this too, a lot of us do have like devices we use to kind of to go to escape, but even I know that we can't do that. No, we have to get to our pit of our soul, not through nothing else that's blocking it. No, we really have to get into our soul and see what's going on, our subconscious. I just wanted to make that clear, because no outside thing is gonna, unless we get into, like we all say, the best philosophers always say, it's always gonna start within that gut. What's going on in our psyche? That's where everything, all the battles are fought. Nothing else is gonna help, so. That's why I say, like, you go into therapy sessions, talking, and I bet y'all get into some deep core issues and stuff too, don't you?
Yeah.
When y'all talk.
Yeah. It's a safe
and that's what it's for. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's just you, Trish, and the person y'all having therapy with. That's it. It ain't nothing else. See,
Right.
and that's what we need. We need moments like that where it's nothing else. No other devices we can escape to. Nothing. Just y'all three in there with y'all minds.
Holding each other accountable.
Yeah. And see, we need spaces like that, and that's what gives us clarity. Because I don't know, never want to come off like I do everything right and I'm just a super perfect person, because I'm not. So that's
Right,
that's
you
clarity.
need
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. We all have our journey, but we stay on it. Like I said, positive energy is a practice. Yeah. But I did want to read. Let me see what we got. Okay, we got a little bit more to go. Then we're going to salute you, Divine Warrior Zone. I think I'm going to let Lamont read some stuff too.
Yeah, I wanted to read something about numerology.
Okay.
So, numerology is the belief in a spiritual relationship between numbers and coinciding events, using numerical values to interpret a person's character and define the future. It involves using an alphanumeric system to derive numbers from a person's birth date and name, with the goal of understanding their true nature, strengths, weaknesses, and life path. It works by utilizing various systems to assign numerical values to letters.
Yeah.
There's key numbers, including life path numbers, expressions or destiny numbers from names, master numbers like 11, 12, 33,
And I just
4,
said 11.
44.
Yeah. And I see, because 7, like you said, 7 is me and your number. But I see multiple numbers. Like I see, like,
Right.
11, 11, 444. Those, I like, man, I see it all the time.
Each number has its own unique vibration and meaning, which is then used to provide insight into personality traits, talents, potential challenges, and life patterns.
Guess what time it is right now?
7:17.
There you go. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, he had to laugh.
Two
See?
sevens, one for each of us. Ancient roots. Numerology's origins trace back to ancient philosophies from civilizations like Egypt, Sumer, India, with the Greek philosopher Pythagoras being a key figure in its early development. He was that math guy from Greece.
Say that again.
Pythagoras.
That's his name?
Yes.
Say his name again. I didn't quite hear.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras?
Yeah.
He was a what?
He was a Greek philosopher.
Okay.
He was also a mathematician. It's used as a tool for greater self-awareness, life guidance, and forecasting.
So this is like spiritual numerology.
Yes.
That's dope. Well, I'm gonna read why I see 44. And today was the random. It's like, I don't know, Lord of mine. It's like, oh, you all right? It's like the closer you got to the house, the more I don't know what it was. And Lord Lamont, what's going on? Did anything special happen on the way over here? Anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Cause I just like, Dad, I'm almost there. Like 444. I'm getting close. 444.
It took longer
Yeah.
to get here than normal.
Yeah. Well, I ain't going nowhere, like I said, so you good. But I want to read this, and I got 3 spellbreaker statements, and I did want to read about stress. Okay. Let's go. Leaders and teachers with a student spirit. Me and Lord Lamont, we're going to go even further into why we see numbers and, man, signs all around us if we pay attention. Anybody can have this. That doesn't mean I'm special or Lord Lamont special. Anyone can have this clarity if they,
Right.
in the right space, All right. The number 44 is often considered, get off of there. It's often considered an angel number that symbolizes divine support, protection, and encouragement from the angelic or spiritual realm. It suggests that you are, or we are, on the right path, are being guided through a major life change, and that our efforts will be rewarded in a broader sense. It represents stability, hard work, and the importance of building a strong foundation. Spiritual and symbolic meanings, protection and guidance. CN44 is a sign that our angels are close, watching over us and helping us on our journey. That's dope. See, it can indicate that we are making connect decisions that you are or we are making correct decisions, and are on the right track to achieve our goals, whatever that is. Yep. All right. I'm going to let Laura Lamont read the physical stress symptoms of stress, and then I'm going to read the emotional symptoms of stress. Let me see. The stress is a killer.
Yeah, and a healthy mind and body is key to not social awareness, but to clarity and awareness in general. So some physical symptoms of bad stress: headaches, muscle tension and pain, fatigue, chest pain or tightness, increased heart rates, digestive problems, nausea, diarrhea, constipation, sleep disturbances, insomnia, nightmares. Weakened immune systems, increases susceptibility to illness.
And I talk about immune system all the time. You know, I tell people that, they look at me funny. I told this bus driver, and I told her she's always even. I've never seen her like stressed out. I said, you always cool. I said, you know that's good for your immune system. She said, what? I said, your immune system, your nervous system, our emotions, everything we do ties into our immune system. She looked at me all in awe. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're right. I said, yeah, these are things that I never used to think about, but these are things that we don't think about. Right. We out here willy-nilly doing shit and tearing our immune system up, you know, slowly but surely. So again, I didn't think about these things, but it is important, you know, how we feel, our emotions, our anxiety. Because as me and you talked about, when I told you, I said, remember something that really brought you down, how you felt when you was like, man, you didn't think it was no other way. Your whole energy just drops, everything. You know what I mean? I felt like that before, like getting your heart broke, like we was talking about, how getting your heart broke can make you feel.
And that's how
it make you literally sick.
Where, like, depression and shit comes from.
Yeah, it can literally make you sick. Yeah, stress ain't nothing to play with, real talk. That was the physical he read. Salute Lord Lamont reading that. And emotional stress, see, kind of some of the same things. Anxiety or worry, irritability. Let me see, that's a funny word, man. I don't never say that word. Irritability or mood swings, depression, feeling overwhelmed or out of control. That's kind of what Nika does. She gets overwhelmed about things, stuff she can't control. I mean, anybody like that. All right. Feeling overwhelmed or out of control. These are off-balanced emotions that can trigger stress. Difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Social withdrawal. Now, I withdraw sometimes, but it's not because of stress or nothing like that. Some of us just have solitude and just don't like to be around a lot of people too long. You know what I mean? But then you got some that do withdraw because of maybe stress or some kind of anxiety, you know? So you have to kind of, it depends on who the individual is, but stress can cause social withdrawal. Behavior symptoms of bad stress. Let's see. Procrastination. I remember that was something I had to work on. Or avoidance. Increased substance use. Ooh, alcohol and drugs. Stress can stem from that. That's a challenging one. Changes in eating habits. I've been working on that. Overeating or undereating. Yeah, because I said I don't like to be a glutton. We eat enough that a body needs, not, being a glutton. And neglecting personal hygiene or appearance. Damn, that can lead to stress. Difficulty performing daily tasks. Where if you have emotional stress, I guess these are the things that you will do. These are the things that you will do.
Well, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Emotional and physical.
Like I told you earlier, that when we don't have no other devices, that when you, like I said, you and Trisha going to that therapist, there's no other devices in that room. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we got to get to that part of us. Like I said, we all have our battles, but we got to get to that space where no outside external events when it's just us inside, deal with what we have going on inside, basically, is what I'm saying. So yeah, so that was pretty much it. I had some 3 spell breaker statements, and Lord Lamont and I, we're gonna salute you brothers and sisters on. Anything else you want to add before I read those statements about how clarity really is a gift? Yeah.
You know, everybody out there, be safe tonight. You know, have a good weekend. Be responsible.
Yeah, and whatever time zone one is in all over the world. Yep, right now. Wherever you are right now, may we have peace in our part of the world. Yep. Let's see. Spellbreaker statement number 1. Never let person, place, or thing dictate our life.
Right. And clarity will help you
Yeah.
conquer that feeling of feeling like you gotta do what somebody asks you to please them, or that because that's what you're supposed to do, or whatever weird social construct.
Yep. And what advice would you give to practice positive energy every day? 'Cause I said it was a practice.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Showing, you know, creating gratitude lists, showing appreciation.
Like we do to artists and stuff like
Talking to
that.
people that you love.
Yeah.
Doing things that you love.
Yeah. Yeah. Practice it. Yeah. Make it a habit. Make that our habit. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. All right. Number 2, Spellbreaker statement: respect is earned, not entitled. We were just talking about that a little while ago. Yeah, it's earned. Yeah. And it's given to those who are deserving of it. Because, you know, some of us, like Lord Lamont and I, we have a long patience. It take a lot to really get to us, but we observers. We see what you're doing, and there's a lot of us like this. Because when you mature in yourself, you don't jump at everything,
Right.
but we see everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
Like,
exactly what you're saying.
like the example I told you about the dude butting in front of us. You know, it's like, come on, man. That's the fucking problem.
His intention of trying to, like, you know, get a rise out of somebody.
Yeah, because he was walking all up on me. I'm like,
so
damn,
he
what?
can do his little tough guy shit.
Yeah.
Feel like he's a real man.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, I just shook my head like, wow.
Yeah, he's probably hella insecure.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, respect is earned, you know, and sometimes just not doing anything can you can get respect. Something, cause
Real,
like,
and I mean, you know, we're supposed to respect and love one another, you know, from a point, you know, to a point, but it's a mutual thing, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to respect the guy who's an asshole to you.
Right, exactly. But I know one thing, being unbothered shows great masculinity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that make a person like, damn, he ain't in effect, he don't give a fuck about me.
Your emotions.
Yeah. Say it again.
Being in control of your emotions.
Which can be a challenging thing, but it's beautiful when we can.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. Yeah. All right. Last but not least, Spellbreaker statement number 3. We were just reading on it. Less stress or no stress at all. You know, as much as we can.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, look it up. You know, and those symptoms you were reading, those are all symptoms of a virus.
Yeah.
All of them. They all. If you look up the symptoms of that disease, I don't want to say it, but you know what we had here a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where we had to wear a mask, quote unquote. You know what I'm talking about. But stress has. I always tell everybody, look up stress has the same symptoms.
It does, and if you don't do anything about it, it keeps building and building.
Yes.
And it kills you.
Yeah, and like we say, me and Lord Lamont, we're not perfect. We have our little battles with things, but this is why we do what we're doing now. We talk things out, make us like, oh, okay, and you know, maybe habits we've created, we start cutting back on them. We think different about it. This is why we talk. This is why we communicate, so we can have clarity on things, you know. So, yep. So that was all I had in my soul, and some things he had, and we're always gonna inspire and encourage, and you know, and keep on generating spellbreakers out there. You know, we thank y'all. So this has been another edition of Father and Son Discussion, and thank those for coming and watching the beautiful lake here that was on the banner. That was a great day. That was a good day that day. It was a memorable moment. My son Ethan, Chloe, Dion, and Nika, we all went that day, and we had the little paddle excuse me, we had the little paddle boat, and that paddle boat was hard.
Yeah, did you all have to paddle it?
Well, see, Chloe and Dion paddled for a little while, and then me and Ethan did it. And that thing was hard to paddle. I'm like, I'm not getting in shape to paddle this damn thing, but it was fun though. Yeah, it was fun. So that's why I put that on the banner. Just another holding a memory. Like that's why me and Lord Lamont do this. This is memories we're making. You know, kind of a legacy. Yep. And I need to change it instead of EBXCARES. Be I'm going to change the name. Put what would be a good instead of EBXCARES? Well, we keep the Spellbreaker. EBX.
Just Spellbreakers.
Spell breakers. I was thinking about putting me in your name. EBX and Lamont.
That's what I'm saying. Lord Lamont.
We just put
EBXLL.
EBXLL.
Spell breakers.
But do they want to know who LL is? Maybe I put L Lamont.
Then they'll ask and be like Lord Lamont.
Wow, that's dope. I might have to put that in there. Yeah.
Something like that.
Because this is our channel.
Type shit.
Yeah. So, because I'm tired of waiting on you to get your channel. No, I'm just playing. No, this is his. You know what? He ain't even got. This is his channel too. He ain't even got it, and he can upload videos on. I'm gonna have to give you access. You can upload videos on it if you want to and everything. Sure. On your own. You don't need me. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna stay on him about his music. So you got to remind me too. I'm gonna mention it every time we speak.
Cool.
Cause I need some. I want to hear some fresh music from Lord Lamont. I need something fresh.
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing in a while. I got to get him back. I know what it is. He just got to get back used to it. He hasn't done it in a while, and he kind of some other things you kind of dealing with at the moment. Really can't focus on the music at the moment.
That's why I started to pick up the guitar again. You know, I've been playing that again.
And so you do have a guitar at home?
Yeah.
Bring it next time.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
Yeah. Maybe we can have some footage of you playing your guitar.
For sure.
Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, you play your guitar, I'd bust a freestyle or something on it.
Yeah.
Tech 9 did that.
Yeah.
It was, what song was that? And the dude, it was dope. They was playing the guitar. It was the intervention.
Yeah.
That song he made.
Yeah.
But they did it like a soft rock style.
Nice.
And the dudes was in the background with the guitar. He was It was dope.
I bet he was going off.
And he was spitting bars on that shit. I was like, man, I love Tech, man. Y'all, I told y'all gonna be talking about Tech a lot.
Yeah.
Bring your guitar. We're gonna have Lord Lamont bring his guitar over here, and I'm gonna spit some bars on that sucker.
Have a good 6-string cypher.
Yeah, do like a I don't know, a little 5-10 minute footage or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll bring it next time.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did actually. I meant to ask you to bring it this time, but I didn't know if you had it slipped my. Maybe so many things run through my mind sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd be at work thinking of ideas me and you can talk about. I'd be at work writing. Let me see me. I'd be writing notes. Shit, the artwork for this, I was making that last night.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah. All right. Well, anything more positive you want to tell the youth out there before we salute these divine warriors on those who've been riding along with us that we appreciate?
You know, stay believing in yourselves. Love yourselves.
Yeah. Well, as I said, this has been another father and son discussion with
Lord Lamont.
Yeah, EBS Cares. And thank those for riding along, and look for more music for myself, Lord Lamont, and L'Oreal Lyrical. May she rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yep, and in power. Y'all know I'm always gonna bring her up.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yep, but thank those for coming in, and stay great. And clarity really is a gift. And take the time and practice positive energy, like Lord Lamont and myself do. You know, it's different from day to day. It's always something to learn. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So thank those for riding along. We salute you, and may that great divine be in our life. My family, whoever listens, family, all over the world. May we keep that ultimate peace from me and Lord Lamont. Salute y'all.
Salute.
This has been brought to you by Mama Nature and that great divine. Salute.